How clean is the Charles River? Before you can answer that question, you have to first ask, how do you know how clean the Charles River is? What kind of procedures are there to test that? What kind of evidence would you be looking for when running through these procedures? Prior to taking an environmental science and safety course, I didn't possess the answer to any of these questions, but I've expanded my knowledge and I'm here to share some of that with you. We're going to first start with procedure. There are several microhabitats in a stream that you can take samples from. These are things like riffles. This is an image of a riffle. As you can see, it's shallow, fast-running water with rocks breaching the surface. Things like runs. You can see similarly shallow water, but there are no rocks breaching the surface present in this stream segment. And pools, which are pool-like areas in streams. Things like overhanging vegetation, submerged roots, submerged woody debris, submerged vegetation. To determine how many samples or jabs you'll be taking from each microhabitat, you have to determine the percentage each microhabitat is covering of the stream segment that you're sampling. Moving on to the question, what is the evidence we're searching for? I'm going to tell you a bit about benthic macroinvertebrates. What is a benthic macroinvertebrate? They're small animals that live in stream sediments, and they're great indicators for things like water quality and pollution levels. Benthic macroinvertebrates include things like crustaceans, insects, worms, mollusks. And what we look for when using them to determine the health of a stream is the presence or absence of specific species. Some of these macroinvertebrates are a lot more sensitive to things like poor water quality or higher levels of pollution. So if you're finding a majority of these more sensitive macroinvertebrates in your stream samples, that would indicate that you're looking at a healthier stream with better water quality and lower levels of pollution. The second group of macroinvertebrates is a bit less sensitive than the previous group and can handle moderate levels of pollution and a wider range of water quality. If you find a majority of this second group in your stream samples, that would indicate a moderate level of pollution. So in more simpler terms, your stream isn't that bad, but it could be better. The third group of benthic macroinvertebrates is a lot more resilient than the first two groups. They can handle way higher levels of pollution and very poor water quality. So if you're seeing a majority of this third group of macroinvertebrates in your stream samples, it indicates that your stream is much more unhealthy and has a higher level of pollution and poorer water quality.